Hello and welcome to Daily Guitar Draw, Dorset Guitar Museum, Great Guitar Build-Off, Crimson Guitars and Vintage Tool Shop as well. I'm Tom Webster.
And I'm Sam Falloon.
And we're going to draw some, well, as Paul Cook, I think I've just seen at the top of the comments, red guitars today.
And a mandolin.
And a mandolin, yeah. So we've got, what, 3 red guitars over there.
We have
a mandolin as well. Shall we fire straight in and just grab a few of them out?
Yeah, why not? What shall we go for first?
I think should we go for the Jag?
Jag.
Yeah, the Jag bass, which no one...
Shocking.
Yeah, no one's really that interested in.
Absolutely shocking.
It's just such a stunning instrument.
It's gorgeous.
We have...
Yeah.
Let's go into here quickly. Only sold just under half the tickets for it. It's an American standard Jag bass in Mystic Red, which we have maybe had a little bit too much red on the channel, potentially, Sam.
I don't think you can have too much red. Especially candy apple red.
Yeah, no, it's I mean, it's a stunning bass. It's definitely one, like, the nice thing about doing these draws is that a lot of the staff, obviously making sure people don't have belt buckles on and rings and stuff like that, get to play, you know, these stunning instruments that we have coming through, and hopefully the quality of instruments is going to be increasing further and further as we go, which is super exciting, and you guys are making that possible at the moment. But this one is, you know, I think probably because we haven't had that many basses on the page, it's one that has just been so popular with everyone in the office playing afterwards. So
it's true, yeah. It's just so cool. I mean, it's called the American Standard, but it's not standard at all.
No, it's
yeah. I don't think I'd ever seen one of these before we got this one.
Is it through strung as well?
Yeah, it is. It's got some gigantic ferrules on the back.
Yeah, absolutely
really
monstrous.
Solid tuners as well. All the fancy Jaguar switching, so I think you've essentially got the same as you would on a Jazzmaster / normal Jaguar. So I think pickup on-offs, and maybe a phase switch, and I think you've got the rhythm circuit up here, which is like an independent tone control / volume control.
Absolutely,
well.
Love the wheels on the.
Oh, they're so cool.
Jags. Yeah,
so cool.
Very, very retro.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So anyway, there's that one there. Someone buy a ticket, a couple of tickets. We've got, well, I'll have a quick look at the chat as well, because we've got Paul Cook in the chat, we've got Sandra in the chat, we've got Lisa, we've got a couple of Lisas in the chat as well, who I know, well, fingers crossed, would be fantastic to pull someone out that's really passionate about the basses. And then we've got Jefferson in the chat as well. We got Tom S saying hello. We got Bill Schaefer. So yeah, lots of names that are becoming more and more familiar. We've got Rob Toohill as well, who's obviously been on a couple of courses down here with us and well, made a couple of absolutely kind of crazy steampunk style PRS with like plumber's pipe, copper pipe. Yeah, it's extremely cool. Very ambitious, but absolutely nailed it. And then we got Howard Dixon in the chat as well, and Paul Needs, of course. I can't not mention Paul Needs because he's going to end up slating something about what I'm wearing at some point. Obviously, it is absolutely boiling here at the moment.
Pretty hot.
Yeah, the radiator, which isn't on but still reads out what the temperature is up at, I think, 26 in the office today.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
Yeah,
pretty warm.
We complain when it's too cold, and then we complain when it's too hot.
There is a fine balance.
And we complain when it rains.
Fine balance, yeah.
So, yeah, somewhere in between. We get about 3 or 4 days of perfect weather. And obviously worth mentioning that Ben is actually in the building at the moment, I think. However, he is shooting out. He's got a few more things to prep for Glastonbury, which I won't keep barking on about it, but as it gets closer, we are actually quite excited by the fact that we're going along. And yeah, so we've got 4 guitars to draw on this stream, and we're also, as Joe walks in behind the camera, going to be drawing the Cabronita as well. We were kind of threatening, frettling. We were frettling we are fretting over whether or not to end up redrawing that one, and it turns out we are going to be redrawing it because, again, unfortunately, the winner hasn't got back in touch with us, after multiple phone calls and emails as well. So we're kind of umming and ahhing a little bit on the moment with the Free Guitar Club on whether we need to look at running it a slightly different way, and maybe whether or not we end up giving a coupon out, for example, each month that everyone is then able to use on a guitar. Might be the way we need to do it. We were hoping that it would be something that you guys wouldn't have to necessarily be interactive with, and it would just be once you're signed up, you're kind of there, but it's clearly not working as well as we had hoped. The one kind of saving grace that we are hoping for this week, though, is that we have actually gone into the analytics of the emailing list, and we've made sure that we've only selected in this draw essentially wonderful people like yourselves that are actually opening the emails and checking in on updates that we're giving you. So the numbers come down considerably from what it was before, and yeah, if we can pull that and have someone in the live stream win it, that'd be great. Otherwise, we're going to end up probably pulling 3, maybe 4 guitars in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, that's kind of updates on that side of it.
Yeah.
Should we grab out something else?
Why not?
You've
got a choice of red or red.
Red or red. We've got this one, which now has 18 minutes left on it, providing that's updated. We've got, see, I had a feeling you would go for that one. If I just pull it up on here first and give people a few close-ups beforehand. And again, this is another one that we're playing around with a little bit. So we've kind of gone ultra, I don't want to say low or high odds, because I know it ends up being different as to where you are. But we've gone for a really good odds on it, and obviously slightly higher ticket price. But people seem to be interested, and Sam has, made a beeline for it. Yeah, it's... I bet you.
A super cool guitar, and one that I want.
You sound a bit emotional. I feel like we should give you a moment. I'll go back into the screen, and you can have a moment over there.
Wait till we come to that one.
We'll explain. Yeah, we'll explain. You can announce the winner on that one, and you can press the button as well.
Oh,
just for the extra pain.
Yeah.
We'll explain that in a minute.
It's a really genuinely cool guitar. So it's Epiphone Century, which was an original Epiphone model, not copied, as a lot of Epiphones are from the Gibson line. It's
pretty cool.
An original model, single P90 in the neck, all you need. Floating, I think it's floating wooden bridge.
It's a cool bridge what they've got going on.
It is,
it as well.
I think intonation's actually pretty good with it as well. Really cool, just single volume tone. Nice dark rosewood fretboard, a massive ebony, massive Epiphone, headstock with a Clouson type butterbean tuners. What's not to like, really? Stunning cherry finish. I think it was originally satin, but it's worn really nicely and
it has
buffed up in areas.
What kind of age we've got on this? It is stunning. It's very cool.
Yeah, around 2010, that kind of age. But it's worn in really, really nicely.
And the neck feels fantastic.
Yeah.
On it as well.
Yeah.
I say that as I'm running a slightly sweaty hand up and down it. We do. Yeah, it is quite warm. We do clean all the guitars up before they go out, and any kind of fret leveling and dressing and just checks in general. It's the beauty of being able to run a company like this, which is super exciting, but also have a guitar workshop going on around the scenes. So we've got multiple talented luthiers that are free and available when something comes in and it's not quite right, or even if we just say, do you know what, just for the fun of it, we'll upgrade the pickups on that.
Because why not?
Or refinish it.
Yeah, we're not refinishing this.
Or do something completely horrendous and take a brand new Les Paul and shove it in a freezer, which I believe Ben isn't that far away from.
Yeah.
All right, so that one is on my screen. It's got 2 minutes 54 left. Still a few tickets left to go. So yeah, that would be absolutely fantastic if you fancy it. And then we also have today, yes, you're precious. And then the kind of mandolin style thing is already finished. Actually,
we haven't even taken a look at that.
No, I know we haven't. Well, let me just pull this one up because this one's actually got 8 minutes left. That one has been drawn. We'll have a look at that one when we end up going through. So this guitar is it's a little bit close to home.
One of my exes.
God, a weird way of just the way you walk in like that. Yeah.
It's
I feel like we need a bit of backstory. Sam
buys a lot of guitars.
Yeah, it's similar to Ben. They both have the same kind of tendencies and bad habits that I think you probably share with a lot of the a lot of people behind the screen over there.
I agree. Yeah.
And as a result of doing what we're doing at the moment, and Sam, to be honest with you, I'll give it to you, does pick his guitars well, and you do look after them well. He tucks them in at bed at night and gives them a little dust and a little bit of switch cleaner in there, and cooks a meal for himself and the guitar. No, it's not necessarily that extreme, but he lives guitar at work and then lives guitar at home.
Exactly.
But no, Sam genuinely looks after his guitar so well, and this was one that you bought, and we haven't actually done a Thinline yet, have we? So this is the first Thinline that we've done. It's stunning, and again, it hasn't done that well. So if you are looking for an absolute bargain, and Sam will be beaten off camera if it doesn't sell at least half the tickets. So if you're not doing it for yourself, at least do it for Sam's sake. But no, it's a stunning guitar.
It's just amazing. It's got a really great feeling neck, candy apple red, ever so slightly translucent. You can just in certain lights see the grain through it, which I really like. I just think the colours work so well. You've got two Fender wide range humbuckers.
I love those. They're so retro.
Yeah, it's pearloid, pick guard. I think it all just works so well. 3-bolt neck with the micro tilt. Some people don't like that, but these modern ones are built so solidly. You're not going to have any problems with the 3 bolts.
It's just super lightweight as well.
It's really light. Yeah, I think it is still ash. Yeah, but yeah.
And it just sounds great even when it's not plugged in, which is again
always a bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, little kind of noodling one after work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it slightly tinted, the lacquer on the
Yeah. It's from the Vintera series, made in Mexico. Vintera series Fender did. So the vintage vibe. Kind of spec, so yeah, it's all vintage spec, vintage wine. Wide range humbuckers. You've got the vintage bridge, hardtail.
I love a lacquered fretboard as well.
Yeah, it's just really nicely done, and lightly tinted neck, not too heavy. You've got the Fender F-stamp tuners.
I love the old Tele kind of logo on the top.
There's just
very cool.
To like about this.
Cool. All right. I had to do that. We had to have at least a moment of you essentially flogging your.
I will miss it.
I know you
will miss that one. It was necessary for me, but
well, you had to eat, didn't you? You couldn't.
I had to eat, and I had to buy more vintage gear.
I know. It is more than vintage gear. It's moving on up. Is what I'd probably say.
Thank you, Ben. Bye, Ben.
Absolute brilliant. Do you know what? The amount of people that walk behind the screen that I would say don't ever put you off, and then Ben comes in and probably can't completely describe what he's done behind the camera.
At you.
Yeah, just a loving gesture behind the camera, and weirdly enough, that's probably the one person I'd say actually does put you off on it. Right. On that note, shall
I grab the mandolin?
Yeah. Can you grab that out, and we'll have a quick look at it. I'm gonna just see if Joe sent me the numbers. Okay, brilliant. For the Cabrinita that we're also drawing today. If you want to talk about that for a minute.
I can. I mean, it's a mandolin. Need I say more?
All right, put it back. We're done.
No, it's a really cool little thing, and I mean, it is little. It is tiny, and I'm a small guy, but this is tiny even by my standards. Gigsby mandolin, 8 strings, floating bridge, similar to the Epiphone Century. We've got a single coil pickup. Again, volume tone gives you a nice electric sound, but obviously predominantly an acoustic instrument.
Just a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is really fun. I love this little tailpiece on here. This engraved tailpiece is
very cute, isn't it?
It is very cute.
I just don't understand how anyone, like, I like to think I don't have the biggest of chubby fingers, but just getting in and around the bottom of that neck.
Yeah, I mean,
it is
tiny frets, and even tinier gaps between the frets.
But yeah, a whole lot of fun.
Super cool instrument.
Cool. Especially now, I'm going to make sure that I'm not sharing my screen with you wonderful people. I think, should we have a quick look at the chat as well, and
Why not?
Just make sure we don't have the same issue as last time where people couldn't actually see us. We got Matt Lang in the chat as well now. All Needs is still going for it, which is great. George Davis asking Lisa how something turned out. Yeah, Dr. Bill Bochnick. Something about the timer as well, Joe. We've also now, oh God, overdue, but got another app on the website as well, which should be automatically updating orders into completers as well. So I know that a few of you guys have had issues where you've placed an order and it's been 4 hours later. The orders come through, it always does come through. We have it on our end and it's essentially saying it's processing on our end. So whenever you place an order and the payment goes out, it's always there. It's just you sometimes get the confirmation email a day later when someone goes through and manually ends up pressing the button, which is just ridiculous. They didn't have an automation for that. So we've ended up installing an external app, which is now, I placed an order early on today, which, don't worry, we then refunded as a test before anyone jumps on that, which at least for myself, so let us know if it's still not happening for you. But the confirmation email came through straight away after placing the order that it had all been confirmed. So fingers crossed that's everything sorted for you guys as well. All right, shall we
draw?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, and let's do the random number thing. So just Google's random number generator that we always use. 1 to 1,000. I'll just generate a few so that people can see that it's completely random. I think also what we'll do is in a minute we are going to do a poll as well in a second on a little topic that Ricky brought up to me. But yeah, anyway, look, I'm probably boring people now. How many tickets have we sold?
We have 148 for this
148. Okay.
Mandolin.
All right. 3, 2, 1. 122.
122. Let's see.
Cool. All right, fantastic. So we've got order number 122 for that one.
Let's have a look who we've got.
Brilliant. I think I'm also just going to put a quick poll in the chat. Engage with your audience. Start a poll.
What's the question?
I can't multitask, so it's just a load of suspense going on around. No, but basically, at the moment the tickets are being generated sequentially. So yeah, we've got 200 potential tickets that can be purchased, and if you get in there first, you'll buy ticket number 1. If you get in there last, which doesn't happen very often, you'll get ticket number 200. I've always thought this was a logical way of doing it, and if you buy 3 or 4 tickets, you'll get 3 or 4 tickets in a row with the numbers and basically one after each other. Ricky brought up a good point when he had used But another one of these websites, somewhere else, which I'm not going to mention any names because I'm not promoting anybody else, that essentially it was a randomly generated numbers. So, you know, it doesn't matter whether if there's 200 tickets, if you buy the first ticket, you could end up buying ticket number 200, and then your second ticket could be ticket number 160, and it makes absolutely no difference in terms of the logistics for how we do the draw, apart from the fact that at the moment we can just say we sold tickets from this number to this number, and then we can draw a winner straight away. The kind of negative with doing it the other way is that there are going to be ticket numbers that don't sell out that will be within the draw, and we might end up having to do multiple draws to be able to give a guitar away if we only sell like 50% of the tickets, which we kind of tend to at the moment. So yeah, going to do a quick poll on if anyone has any opinion on that either way, basically.
And in the meantime, we have a winner.
Okay, are you all good to go through that?
Yes.
And what was...
So today's winner for the Mandolin bought 5 tickets. Also bought a ticket for the Thinline and a ticket for the Jaguar bass. And the winner is Mr. Kevin Smith. So well done, Kevin. Congratulations.
And how many tickets did he buy for it?
Grand total of 5.
Ooh, he obviously wanted it.
Yeah.
Good man. That is absolutely fantastic.
So yeah, you will be getting an email momentarily.
Yeah, congratulations. Would you like to pull out the next one?
I can do. Hold on a sec.
Yes. Or
what have we got ending next?
Hopefully I've made that fairly straightforward. Okay, I think that poll is up now, and I can actually now focus back on what we're doing.
Just bear with me a second.
The next guitar is the ending soon. I think it's already done as well. It's your telly.
Fantastic.
The Thinline. So yeah, quite looking forward to drawing this one. Sorry, we've got a screen up on the side there, so it's not like I'm just randomly looking up in the corner.
Staring
just
off into space.
yeah, exactly. Just zoning out. No, just double checking that I haven't pulled the wrong screen up, which the functions on the camera switches around and everything as well, depending on what camera we're using. So good man. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't need to say anything else about this because Sam's already covered it in tears, which we'll clean off before it gets shipped out to you. But it is absolutely stunning, and you have
272 tickets for this one.
272 tickets, right? If you take that one from me,
I'll grab that.
Cool. 272 tickets.
Go over to the number generator of randomness.
Indeed. Do you want to? Should we? I'll let you do a drum roll for this one because it's your own personal.
We really do need to get an actual drum because.
Oh, I quite like the kind of slightly quiet sound of Ben's bench. All right, ticket number 65. And while I'm here, I won't do that. I'll do that, and then I'll do that. Cool, so we've got 2 that we've drawn really quickly. The chat is going absolutely mental. So yeah, it seems everyone's on board with the tickets being generated sequentially as well. So we'll wait and see what happens with that one, but we think the same way, which is good. The only time that we, because we have had questions about this as well, the only time that we won't do the sequential tickets is if we're doing instant win prizes on guitars as well. And we're still, being completely honest here, we're always honest with you guys, we're still fine-tuning the process of doing the instant win prizes. So at the moment, we'll go through and we'll do 5 draws before, for example, as we go. Or sometimes what we'll do is we'll go in and then we'll end up with a prefix of numbers. So, you know, 800 tickets, number 100 will get £50 voucher, number 200 will get £25 voucher, so on and so forth. So basically with that one, we do need them to be randomly generated. Otherwise, we'll potentially have no one buying tickets and waiting till the exact number. So
yeah.
So yeah, cool.
We have a winner. 2 tickets for this one.
Yep.
And nothing else.
Okay. There we
And
go.
it is
He's on the same wavelength as you.
Yeah. Nigel Hawkins. Well done.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations.
That is a just stunning instrument. So
You have an email coming your way, and shortly after, a stunning guitar.
all right, back into ending soon, and we have actually, they've all finished. So while we're here, we might as well take a look at
What's that noise for?
that noise was just for this absolute beast of a guitar. And the head, I mean, my favourite thing, I just love the headstock on it, which hopefully we've got with the kind of, yeah, the way the kind of logo's aged on it as well. It's
oh, of course, this is the one with the binding.
yeah, exactly. This
Stock,
is the one with the
yes.
binding on it as well. Yeah, so just an absolutely stunning Les Paul classic with a just absolutely gorgeous top on it as well, extremely flamed. This was one that was, I think, almost destined for the freezer of doom.
Was it? Wouldn't surprise me at this point.
The freezer of doom.
Yeah.
I think I just said just to hopefully see you suddenly start sweating. But yeah. No, this one survived, and you could potentially win it. Is my point, and it's ending in 2 and a bit days basically, and we still haven't sold close to half the tickets for it. Like that
Get
is
on it.
mind blowing. That's such a nice instrument. So yeah, let us know why you don't want to buy tickets for that one, because it's absolutely stunning. And I guess we have 2 more guitars to draw.
We do.
Now 3 more guitars to draw now.
Yeah.
And I did promise you that you might get away at 5 o'clock today, so
This is true.
we should probably get moving. How many tickets have we got for the next one?
What are we going for next? For Century?
Yeah, let's go for that.
Why not?
Okay, you are.
We have 103 tickets for this one.
Oof, extremely low odds, extremely good odds is my correct terminology for it. Yeah, I mean, without further ado, let's just pull it. Congratulations to ticket number 22.
Number 22. See who
Brilliant.
we've got.
Let me do another poll. I'm quite enjoying this now, actually.
Ah.
What are you look at? Ah.
Yeah.
This person, I know the name, but I'm not sure what I know the name for.
Last live stream.
Oh. Oh, really?
Yes. Indeed.
Oh, God. Yeah, we have multiple winners, and I'm guessing, just going to have a quick look in the chat and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shall I just make it extra stressful for everyone in the... Well, I mean, whoever's got the ticket number is already going to know, actually, but we do have a winner, and the winner is currently in the chat at the moment as well. So that's always exciting. Just seeing... Well, go for it. You can announce it.
So we have a total of 2 tickets for this one. Bill Schaefer.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations.
And was this the same order that won?
I don't think so. I can't remember what it was last time. It may well have been.
Yeah, no, it might well have been Ben's guitar, which is just down the side over there, which has had more work done on it, I can assure you. It's coming along nicely. As well as the neck that he's just recarved for the kind of custom Triton one that he's just filmed another video on now as well. So, yeah, Ben is flying at the moment.
He certainly is.
Joe, I'm going to say that we've decided, or the public have decided, that we're going for sequential tickets for anyone's that, unless there's spot prizes on there. So, end that poll. Bill, congratulations. You are in the chat, I'm pretty sure.
There he is.
OMG! Yeah, congratulations, man. I think that's 2 on the trot now.
That is 2
and we have
in a
so
row.
many multiple winners. Like, genuinely, guys, you are all amazing supporting us. Clearly, everyone's getting behind us at the moment, and we don't have a huge pool of people that are buying tickets currently. So not only do we appreciate you all putting your hands in your pockets and helping us, you know, push on forwards, but also it's exciting because we're having people that are winning multiple guitars. I was looking through the website earlier on at all of the previous winners that we've got, which we've still got more to update on there, and it's just amazing to see so many of you with fantastic and hopefully even more fantastic guitars going forwards. So yeah, well done, Bill. That's a good win. That one is.
Certainly is. Yeah.
Right. On that note,
shall we do the bass?
Let's do the bass. Right, in we go.
384 tickets for this one.
God, that's sad. Just gonna absolutely bark on about it. 384.
384.
112.
112. Let's see who we've
Okay,
got.
back we go. Away from my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have another quick look in the chat. Yeah, I mean, I genuinely love how supportive everyone is as well. There's always that like feeling when you don't win something of like, oh yeah. A friend of mine, I think, taught me a really good life lesson where he was essentially going through and saying about, as soon as you can be happy, genuinely happy for someone else, whether it's winning a guitar on our website, or if it's winning the lottery, or if it's just winning a promotion at work, or whatever it is, as soon as you are genuinely happy for that person, you'll end up being, you know, so much happier yourself. And I, you know, feel like that took me a while in life to learn that, but I guess my reason for mentioning that is it's just fantastic to see so many people that genuinely seem to be happy for each other in this kind of community that we're creating at the moment. It's just, yeah, absolutely awesome to see. Really, really fantastic.
Yeah, it certainly is. We have a winner for the bass.
Yep, they've also bought
one for the bass,
one for the resonator as well.
one for the resonator, one for Sharon by Loden. We did.
That was a while ago, wasn't
That
it?
was a while ago. Same for Strat, but we drew on
Obviously
Friday.
bought them in advance, yeah, so they missed
Yeah.
out on a few.
And for one for Ben's Triton
Telly that he's
Telecaster.
recarboned the neck on.
Yeah.
All right, don't delay anymore.
Mr. Eric Prange, I think.
Okay.
It's a fair pronunciation.
Eric Prange. Okay, Joe's saying behind that he also might have won before, but I can't be sure right now. But yeah, congratulations, Eric. That is a another stunning guitar to have won. So awesome. Do we have any more to do?
Cabineta.
Oh God. Okay, I need to now do a little bit of work behind the scenes on this one. All right, so the Cabineta, we have dialed it right back down. We had something like 5,500 first time round of, I think, a whole bunch of people that have potentially signed up and never actually ever looked at it again, which, you know, I'm sure all of us have done that in life, so nothing against any of them, but it has meant that it's made this whole process drag out quite a bit. So we're actually really happy to see this guitar go, and fingers crossed someone's going to win it today who is in the stream. I mean, that would be absolutely awesome if that was the case.
Absolutely.
Do you want to grab the guitar over just to remind people? Although I think people are probably dreaming about it in their sleep at the moment with how many times we brought it up. If I give you that one.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do in the meantime is just load up.
Yeah, I mean, what is there to say about this? It's a stunning instrument.
It's a pretty plain top,
It's
but I really like
plain.
that. Like the grain is really nice.
Yeah.
It's not flamed or anything like that, but it's just
Yeah, no, it's a nice chunk of older. We've got
not pretending to be something it isn't.
super cool Cabineta pickguard, which I love. And
Which I love.
Yeah, I do. Equally as much as Filtertron type pickups. I'm not sure actually if these are Filtertrons. I imagine they probably are, because Fender does own Gretsch, so it may well be that they are. But
are you just now spouting
no,
everything and anything on this? This is unlike you, Sam, to be slightly off the ball on specs. It's like this is a last-minute guitar added into the.
Possibly so, yeah.
Okay.
But,
right. Look,
yeah,
I'll put you out.
cool thing.
I'll put you out your misery.
Excellent.
There's 2,235 of the potential people that are going to be entered into it.
Nice.
2,235. I am going to do that. Please let it be one of you.
Check your emails.
Or someone that responds. Otherwise, we are well and truly changing the free guitar club into a free coupon club. Which just doesn't have the same ring to it, I don't think.
No.
Bang, 1,848. Now, that
1848.
was
Great year.
that was essential. You keep going.
I keep
to
going.
Well,
I've run out of things to waffle on about now.
pick another nice guitar.
Oh, we've got plenty of nice
Oh, Joe,
guitars here.
bring through the Dan Electro
Yes. Museum update.
Oh,
museum
okay,
update.
yeah.
Museum / could well put a poll up as to whether it should or shouldn't go up.
Yeah, actually, good idea. Yeah, very good idea. Do you want to grab this off me and now waffle on about PRS?
No, it's never just waffling.
It's never
on about
waffle.
PRS.
I spout only the purest of factual information. But yeah.
As he's just about to go down a deep dark alley. 18.
I tell you what, he handed me this, and I am amazed at how light it is. It's, yeah, really genuinely nice weight to this. I'm not sure if it might be chambered actually, which is not a bad thing at all. But yeah, super cool PRS single cut. The super cool cutaway. I love that on these models.
It's surprising if you're saying it's as light as it is, because it's a pretty thick body on it.
It is chunky.
Which I like.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't like it.
Yeah, chunky, beautiful flame top, like really flamed.
I love those hardtails as well.
Yeah,
they're
they're beautiful, and they're great for intonation as well, which you sometimes don't get with wraparound bridges. But these are dead on.
Is it slightly satin neck, or has it just been played a bit?
I think it was probably at one point satin. I reckon that's probably, yeah, you can see the transition line there.
Yeah, very nice.
So it is, yeah, satin neck, lovely carved away heel. Yeah,
They're just
super nice guitar.
Yeah, they are. I was about to say they're boringly nice.
No, I don't think so.
In the sense that you don't get a bad PRS, really. Like there aren't. Well, apart from the fact that Ben's just done a video fairly recently saying that he saying that he didn't like one of them, but that they're always like the quality control is.
Oh yeah, especially on these SEs as well. It's fantastic.
It's just up there, and I guess that's my point. Is they're boringly good at what they do.
Like the Silver Scars we've had through. Fantastic guitars.
Yeah.
Really great.
Scream, make a mistake. Joe, bring that one over for Sam to have a quick.
I don't even know what I'm going to say about this one.
I think you're unsure, aren't you?
Yeah, I need to do some digging into this. There we go. Yeah. Say what you will.
I maybe think we need a poll.
Yes, go for it. Yeah, so this is an Electro, as you can quite clearly see by the shape. What makes it so special is it's an Eric Clapton signature Dan Electro. I believe I'm right in saying it's one of 200. And it's just got this super funky paint job. I mean, it's a cool guitar as is, typical Dan Electro. Got the lipstick tube pickups, which I think sound really cool. This really quirky bridge. Yeah, fairly simple controls. You've got the awesome pick guard. But yeah, the really cool thing about this is the paint job. I think it's been hand done. I think I'm right in saying.
It's been done, isn't it?
Yeah, This is not
We've
been
seen
dabbed.
Robert too. It was just you could have taken the wrapping paper off first. I am not sure how people are going to feel about this.
No, this is why we're asking really, is because it could go one of two ways. Matt's just walked in
Yeah, Matt walks in as well.
and mouthed expletives. Yeah,
I'm undecided.
I think
I want to be
genuinely
positive.
think it would make a really cool museum guitar. You know, to go in as part of our signature kind of collection.
I mean, they've painted right the way up
Yeah.
onto the frets.
Yeah, so
and
this
then
hasn't
literally,
been done
yeah.
beforehand. I think this was a finished guitar, and then they've gone in after the fact and done this whole paint job by hand. I think probably with the pick guard in place, with
But
everything
also
in place,
the
really.
kind of decal or whatever it is on the top has been put over it, so I don't really.
Oh, yeah, so it has,
So
yeah.
this is what I mean. It's not. It
But
doesn't feel
it's-
completely aftermarket.
But it is. You can feel the texture to the paint. It's genuine hand done.
And
You
the
can feel all of
the
yeah.
bridge is funky.
The
Like
bridge is really funky.
I haven't even
yeah.
had a chance to have a proper look at that yet.
So not only is it floating in the sense it's not actually flat against the body, you've then got almost an old archtop style wooden saddle, if you will, which acts as what the strings sit on. Really very strange thing. Dan Electro are known for odd guitars, and this is definitely one of them.
I love Paul Cook's message. Please don't make that a free guitar club draw. Oh, love
That
it.
would be. Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be
love it.
funny.
Yeah, Beth saying it's interesting as well.
Interesting is the word, I think. to
Yeah,
describe
Jefferson
this.
saying that's one trippy Dano. So, yeah, I don't know. People are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
mean,
64% are saying they love it.
yeah, Dan Electros are a love it or hate it guitar as is. I think this takes it to another level, for sure. But I, for one, think it's pretty cool.
So yeah, it's essentially, as with everything that we're doing at the moment, it's an instrument that would look great in the museum, but
think
also, you know, we're still at the very early stages, and we're still aspiring for, you know, I don't want to say so much more because this is still a fantastic instrument,
Yeah.
but we really are looking for, you know, to be getting grail pieces that you guys can come down and
Absolutely,
hopefully
yeah.
play at some point. So
Yeah.
it's a hard one. We are starting to have more and more instruments coming through now. That, you know, Ben is absolutely brilliant at, in terms of being able to have that goal going forwards of where we are with the museum, and very much, you know, we're now starting to get to the stage where there are guitars coming in like this Dan Electro that, you know, this was hanging out in the front room where the start of our museum is beginning at the moment, the kind of collection. And we've only just brought it through because, hey, it's interesting and it's an update, it's a museum update. I was also curious to hear what people thought about it,
Yeah.
which, yeah, 64% of you love it. So,
We will see.
cool. I also have a name,
Fantastic.
which might not mean much because it was in here, but the winner of the initial Free Guitar Club guitar is Daniel Martin. So whoever you are, Daniel, please pick up the phone or email. I will be absolutely bombarding you with a wonderful message that you've won a guitar. But yeah, as I said, guys, like we're going to try this one last time with this reduced number of people that have opened the emails, and hopefully Daniel picks up, because really, in theory, now we probably need to be drawing the next free guitar in the next 2 weeks.
Yes, this is true.
It's coming around very quick, which we also still need to select, which Paul needs. Don't worry about it.
You're getting this.
Yeah, Paul, if you win it, on technicality, we're going to change it to this. No, we would never do that. Guys, look, we're going to stop waffling on and leave you all. Thank you so much for watching again and putting up with us, and thank you for buying tickets. Like, without you guys, this doesn't happen. So, and we're still at the early stages where all the help we can get, we need. It's selling on average about half the tickets per guitar, which is, you know, enough for us to be able to keep pushing this forwards, but it's not enough to grow it at the rate that we want to be growing it at. So we're looking where possible to grow it in other ways. But yeah, really support the help and mention it to your friends. family, whoever else that likes guitars. Yeah. And apart from that, we'll leave you to it.
Awesome.
Thanks
Thank
very
you
much, guys.
for watching.
I'm Tom Webster,
And I'm Sam Falloon.
and we are DGD.
Oh, that was cringy.
That was unbelievably cringy.
Wow.
I can't click the M button quick enough.